It's a Tuesday afternoon. You're having lunch, scrolling through your phone. Then the alert comes. Mount Vesuvius has erupted. You keep scrolling. Volcanoes erupt. Another alert. Mount Fuji, Yellowstone, Krakatoa. Your phone won't stop buzzing. Within the hour, every seismologist on Earth is staring at screens they don't believe. Every volcano. All 1,500 active volcanoes scattered across the planet. And the thousands more we thought were dormant. All of them, at once. The Pacific Ring of Fire lights up like a fuse. Indonesia, Japan, Alaska, Chile. 40,000 kilometers of fire and ash. Iceland tears apart. Italy's giants wake. The Andes explode. East Africa's rift opens like a wound. You're watching live streams from 100 cities. Lava fountaining kilometers high. Ash clouds rising faster than planes can fly. Then the streams cut out. Not from internet failure. From ash. The first thing you notice is the sky. By evening, it's gray, then brown, then a sick, sulfurous yellow that burns your throat. The ash falls like toxic snow. It coats everything. You taste it in your mouth, gritty and chemical, even inside. The news calls it the largest volcanic event in human history, larger than Toba, which nearly ended our species 74,000 years ago. This is 1,500 Tobas, simultaneously. By day 2, it's twilight at noon. The ash clouds are so thick they're blocking the sun. The entire planet is under a shroud. Satellite images show the ash plumes merged into one planetary storm. Earth looks dipped in gray paint. The temperature drops, fast. That first night feels like November, not March. You turn on the heat. Everyone does. By day 3, it's snowing ash. Gray flakes piling up, collapsing structures. Your neighbor's shed folds like paper. The sky hasn't been visible in days. You forgot what blue looks like. Week 1. The cold is plunging. Global temperature down 5 degrees Celsius in 7 days. Spring is over, permanently. Your garden is dead. Plants need sunlight. Without it, they're just waiting to die. The farms are worse. Wheat, corn, rice, dead in the ground. Grocery stores empty. Not from panic buying. From the supply chain breaking. Trucks can't drive through ash. Planes can't fly. The food just stops coming. You're rationing. That can of beans is suddenly precious. You do the math. How many days do you have? The power flickers. Coal plants clogged. Solar buried. Wind turbines seized. The grid dies, piece by piece. This isn't winter. This is volcanic winter, and it's going to last years. Month 2. The sun is a myth. The sky is just a gray ceiling, pressing down, never changing. Temperature down 15 degrees Celsius. Tropical regions that never saw frost are buried in snow. The crops that survived the ash die from cold. The ones that survived cold die from lack of light. There's no growing season, no season at all. You're burning furniture. Heating oil ran out. Gas is rationed. That chair is wood, and wood burns. The news talks about famine using soft words. Food insecurity. What they mean is starvation. You've lost weight. Everyone has. 1 meal a day, if lucky. Your body eating itself. Hospitals overflow. Respiratory diseases from ash. Hypothermia. Starvation. The triage tents are full of people who won't make it. They're running out of medicine, out of supplies, out of hope. The volcanoes? Still erupting. You feel the tremors at night, thunder that never stops. Month 6. You've left the city. No power, no food, no heat. You're in a warehouse now with 50 others, huddled for warmth, sleeping in shifts to keep the fire going. Ash still falls. Lighter, but constant. You haven't seen the sky in 6 months. Global temperature down 20 degrees. Oceans freezing at the poles. Ice sheets advancing, reclaiming land. The news stopped 2 months ago. Information spreads by rumor now. The government collapsed. Some say people are in bunkers, waiting. You wonder if they're the smart ones, because up here, it's dying. Gray forests, black rivers, animals moving toward the equator, desperate for warmth that doesn't exist. You saw a bird last week, dead, frozen mid-flight, just fell from the sky. Year 1. Earth is unrecognizable. Volcanic winter became ice age. Temperature down 25 degrees. Snow and ice cover regions unglaciated for hundreds of thousands of years. The population? Less, much less. Famine took billions. Slowly, month by month, as food ran out and cold set in and bodies stopped. You're alive, You don't know how. The warehouse community pools what's left, burns anything, but supplies are running out. Nothing to forage, no animals, no plants, just ash and ice and gray. The volcanoes should have stopped, but they haven't. Once you destabilize the entire crust, it doesn't just turn off. The earth is still bleeding lava, still choking the sky. Year 5. Full ice age. Glaciers advanced over continents. New York, London, Beijing, buried under kilometers of ice. Ocean levels dropped. So much water locked in ice that coastlines extended. You could walk from England to France. Survivors live near the equator. Small communities. Tribal, pre-industrial. Temperature down 30 degrees. The ash settled, but damage is done. The sun, through breaks in clouds, is pale and distant. No spring, no summer, just winter, forever. The volcanoes mostly quieted, but the winter they created will last centuries. You're burning the last of the old world. Books, furniture, anything that remembers warmth. And you realize something terrible. The problem was never the volcanoes, not individually. Each one was manageable, part of Earth's system, releasing pressure, recycling minerals. The problem was all of them at once. Systems built over millions of years can't handle simultaneous catastrophic disruption. The planet has rhythm, balance. Break all of it at once. There's no recovery, only collapse. This is what happens if all volcanoes erupt at once. Not drama, extinction. Right now, volcanoes erupt on their own schedule, scattered across the globe, releasing energy gradually. They're dangerous, yes, deadly sometimes, but they're not synchronized, and that separation, that randomness, lets us survive. The 1,500 active volcanoes aren't threats. They're pressure valves, part of the system keeping the planet alive. One volcano is a disaster. All of them at once is the end. If exploring these impossible scenarios helps you appreciate the delicate balance keeping us alive, consider subscribing. We examine the catastrophic to better understand the fragile. Because right now, the ground beneath your feet is stable, the sky is clear, the volcanoes are quiet, doing their job, one at a time. And as long as that balance holds, we survive until the next journey.